Welcome back, everybody. This is a showing baby. This picture right here circling Facebook and the internet off of Fox News shows all of the embassies under siege. This is obviously Africa right here in the Mediterranean Sea. Uh, all of these areas with war going on in them are embassies under siege. And at least in one place, like Cairo, Egypt, they were ordered by the State Department to not carry ammo in their firearms. The Marines not to have ammo in their firearms. It's kind of like when Panetta went to Afghanistan and disarmed the Marines on their base while he went to go talk to them. What many of these people are doing is against our Constitution. It's usurping the sovereignty of our nation. Panetta, we've heard talk about in Congress, say that what is going on is that they are basically taking their orders from an international body and not our Congress. They're going out there, and with the foreign policy of the Bush administration and the Obama administration, have been enacting war crimes against humanity. Afghanistan did not attack us, we attacked them. Iraq did not attack us, we attacked them. Libya didn't attack us, we attacked them. Syria did not attack us, we attacked them. This is textbook blowback. When you go and you attack somebody and you walk around the world poking people in the eyes, eventually they're going to get pissed off and they're going to do something back. That's called blowback. I'm sure there's some textbook fucking thing about what blowback is. For more than 11 years, we have been watching as our military has been going over into other nations, creating shock and awe and dropping bombs on people. There's been a war on terrorism that has been fought on all sides, on an information level, on an actual battlefront. Many good Americans have died in these wars. And I don't care what anybody thinks, 9/11 was not the story that they told us. And I still don't know that I can point fingers at anybody, but it's not the story that we were told. Building 7 alone fell on its own footprint and was never hit by a plane. But what we are seeing now is a result of the foreign policy that came from those lies. And that's why 9/11 is still really a very important thing. The White House put out a video the other day, and they called it 9/11 11 and spelled it out. And it talked about how on the 11th year and the 11th anniversary and 9/11, aren't there some weird, crazy people out there that look at the number 11 and they try and, figure, I don't know, maybe Obama's one of them people. It's almost as if on the 11th, numerology, it's almost as if on the 11th anniversary, September 11th, they decided to just pull back the curtain and let it all go to hell. And maybe it was a YouTube video that sparked this off. A movie that looks like it was made in a government basement somewhere, and it might have just been the straw that broke the camel's back after children have been coming out deformed from the DU that's been used over there, from many different things. There's been at least 1 million Iraqis that died because of the war, the unconstitutional war that we were involved in there. And now when something happens in Libya and our ambassador is drugged from our embassy through the streets and sodomized and raped before they murder him, and then pictures posted all over the internet and everywhere else, it makes everybody want to be pissed off. But the administration that is in power right now apologizes to the Islam people, to the Muslims, and tells them that they're sorry for what they've done and that, it's bad, but we're going to go after a few of the people that did this. It's almost as if there can't be a resolve. The whole country's pissed off at one another. Did you know coming up in October that oil's going to be starting to trade in the yen? Russia's going to start giving China all the oil they want to, and they're going to take as much yen as they want to. So 2 of the 3 world powers are going to start trading in a different currency with one of the currencies, oil, that is out there in this world. That means the fall of the American dollar is in place, it's in check, and right now, as we're getting this blowback, the people who are supposed to be protecting us and leading this corporation in DC are doing everything to bring it down. They've left our borders open.
Weaken our military.
They weakened our military by spreading them all across the world.
Legalizing bestiality in the military.
There's all sorts of things they've been doing. Project Gunrunner alone, which was delivering arms and munitions to people on our southern border who are known for cutting off the heads of civilians. More people have died in northern Mexico over the last 5 years than died in Iraq and Afghanistan combined. And our borders haven't been completely closed down. Everything about what has been going on has been lawlessness, and the American people are all ate up in themselves, believing that they're badasses and they can go do this to the world because they think Osama bin Laden and some cave-dwelling ninja monkeys came over and attacked us with planes and box cutters. I call bullshit, because there is testimony out there in Congress from the Transportation Security Administrator who said that Cheney told them, stand down, stand down, stand down when the attack was happening. I guess I will name at least one fucking name in this video. You guys, if many of you see this and don't at least Google some of the things that I've talked about, then you don't know what it's like to come to my channel, because I'm going to say a lot of hardcore facts, and I'm going to tell you to find your own links, to do your own homework. But this is a direct result of the stupidity of the American people believing what has been being sold to them. You're falling for the same bullshit that everybody has fallen for in history. Every time somebody comes along and says, we will secure your area for your protection, they always do secure it. They secure it in such a way that they take it over, and that power is then theirs to control that population with. And that's exactly what they're doing to a so-called free people. That's why America's in the position that it's in, because everybody's too pussy to do anything about it. You're too pussy to stand up to people in your own country, in your own government, in your own local area. There's only a handful out there. Some of you really, really like them, really do. But the time is now. We either go full board rope 2012 and not take the man who wrote the healthcare or the man who enacted healthcare, and we take our country back, because obviously within the months ahead it's going to be sold down the river, and we've already been marked for chains. You don't even need to rise up and take your rifles and go attack the government. The government's all around you, right? We are the government, right? Because people who live, they shut me down.
No shit. Damn, you were just getting started too, man.
They shut me the fuck down.
There's so many directions you could go in.
As soon as I said you don't even need to attack the government, they shut me down. Because you know all we need to do?
You said you don't even need to.
You know all we need to do? We just sit in our houses and we quit fucking complying. Non-compliance. If everybody quit complying,
of
that's
the
all it would
people,
be.
by the people. When the government is no longer trusted, when the law cannot be trusted, when it all works against you, when the news media works for the government.